Okay, let's get the vertical going and then we can get into the shenanigans. And who doesn't like shenanigans here? If you're hanging out here, you probably like at least some shenanigans, right? I feel like if you're hanging out here, you have to, right? Gotta enjoy some shenanigans if you're hanging out with Lord Ross. Because half my life is shenanigans. Get good? Yeah, exactly. Okay, get recording started so that way I can make more content. A new sprite pack was released. Would you like to let the game update your... Yes. Ooh, okay. Data files updated. New sprites will now be downloaded. Ooh, nice. Gotta love that. You don't even have to up your own stuff. That's such a nice feature. Unless it's a stealth flip. I mean, I don't know. I find that fight generally fun. Like I said, the only reason why I don't like that fight specifically is it's one of the dumb fights where it's like you gotta smack him in the face or else you're just tickling him at that point. I don't remember too many of his moves. I finding the majority of his moves bad. I think that's definitely one of those fights where you really have to get used to the fact that there are moves out there that it's better to just run away from rather than trying to dodge through. I mean, that's more so of where your stats you're at, because I know I've survived his grab move, so that's just more of you don't have enough health / damage negation. Or is multiple get the have 41 vigor? Yeah, so you need something. So you need some better armor. You need to get some specific talismans to help reduce damage. That's where that's at. All right, where were we? Oh, right. We were trying to get cut. Yeah. Let's just go into what's the worst that's gonna happen. I don't even know who all we have set up. Yep, starts off with Ninkata, not a big deal. Ooh, one hit KO, let's go! Or be learn the fucking tell, but it's problem that comes after teleport. Oh wait, it's like he can also teleport. Yeah, I hate the enemies that just teleport. Heyo, Moondrop, how's it going? Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Glad you were able to stop by. New Pokemon? Nah, we'll keep Wingull out for now. Another Ninkata? Easy peasy, am I right? But how you been? Nah, we won't switch. Wingull's got this. I believe in the wing. Right. Okay, wing attack. Okay, at least it doesn't one-hit KOs this time. Realistically, we're dead, but that's fine. We can switch into something else. Alright, so you're bug normal, so I don't really have a whole lot of options. Let's go Macaw. Let's get some of that huge power going. I'm doing pretty good. Super happy about them releasing part 1 of Pokemon Infinite Fusion Hoenn. Absolutely adored the first game. Super excited about the second one already. Definitely once they full release Pokemon Infinite Fusion Hoenn, I will 110% be doing a Nuzlocke of it. I feel like it just has to happen. Also, I'm sorry, his stupid beam attack that he seems to always open with his doctrine. I mean, if he always opens with it, it's like you know what you got, you know what you generally got to do. And I feel like that's also one of those moves where it's like you're better off not trying to dodge it. It's literally just running left and right. But I could be wrong. It's been a minute since I've actually done that fight. Right, I don't need this. Getting mad right now? Why are you getting mad? What's got y'all mad? Let's see. Okay. You know what? We will switch the Pooch out front just so we can get some touch training in. And we'll go from there. No rival fight? Or did we already do the rival fight? Did we do the rival fight last week, chat? I don't remember. Help me. Oh, right. We also didn't. Okay. That's probably why the rival hasn't shown up. We didn't do this part yet. Ah, okay. Because the fire is instant. Okay. Damn, I was trying to see if we... Okay, if we can get an Abra, do we fuse the Abra with our shiny Poochyena? I feel like that's what we should do. Every time I'm in my room of my actual house, the internet on my phone keeps going, that's weird. Wonder if your signal's getting disrupted. Where's your, I was gonna say, where's your router at? Because if it has to go through too many walls or anything like that, you might not be getting a good enough signal. You get back here. Give me that Pico. Yeah, we're gonna battle. Oh, Oh, interesting. I don't feel like you should be able to fuse two Pokemon together if you don't actually own them. Alright, now that we've shown off our shiny. What were you? Flying Dark, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say our best bet is Makoth with Rollout. Heyo, Viking, how's it going? How is your Sunday? It's going through the only internet thing. This game, no, this is a fan-made game. So computer, and I believe you should be able to download it on mobile as well. Because I know in the settings it has the mobile option. Your best bet is to search up the Pokemon Infinite Fusion Discord, and that's going to be your safest place to download this. Why would it be on the Switch? I mean, it's a Pokemon game. It's a fair question if no one's ever seen any other like fan-made Pokemon games. Plus, I'm sure if there are people out there who have modded their Switches in some way, shape, or form that are able to get this to actually play on. Wow, he pushed us into the Wishmer. Honestly, rude. Heckin' rude. Alright, we're gonna try a Howl. Get our attack up. Okay, that did a bit of damage, but we howled, so. Okay, honestly, that's just too much damage. Who needs some level? Dustfly. Dustfly could use some. Sorry, I need to calm down. No, it's all good. But he would want to play a fan game without speed up. Honestly, depend. Oh, okay. Okay, so he revert. Okay, interesting. Okay, so just casually stealing the Team Magma's Poochyena. That's fine. No big deal. I mean, honestly, deserved. Honestly, deserved. Oh my god, so many Wishmer. So many Wishmer. Honestly, probably too many Wishmer if you ask me. My anger's getting out of control. Yeah, if it... I mean, at the very least, you're recognizing it, and that's probably a lot better than what a lot of other people end up, you know, doing, because sometimes they just let it go too far, and they don't do anything about it. The fact that you're at least recognizing it is a big step. Now, the next big step is actually trying to do something about it. And taking the time and going to see a therapist is never a bad thing. If anything, everybody in the world should see a therapist. Now, granted, not everybody can afford to go see a therapist. But, you know, therapy is good. Ayo, Dills! Yeah, so far I've really enjoyed the way Rustboro's been set up. And thank you for the congrats on the shiny. I was flabbergasted when it showed up. That's hilarious how, like, a rot is the worst poison swamp area, but it's probably the shortest. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, let's go heal up, then we come back with Cut. Seeing shinies, exactly. Like, the fact that they actually show up in the wild is such a nice feature. Hold on. Yeah, good. Recognize it all the time, but I always let it out. Well, I'd say that's probably the next step, is recognizing it and not letting it out, taking that extra second to breathe, and then take the second to think about why you're angry and go from there. Because at the end of the day, your feelings are valid. It's more so about what you do with those feelings that make the real difference. When I played the beta, I maxed out the rep of each trainer I went through each zone. Okay, that is some dedication. I mean, I feel like you kind of got it, right? Alright, so we did that. You know what, let's do this first, then we can run back and start cutting down trees. Dr. Stone, yep. Okay, It's like, please, yep, alright, I'll follow you. You get cool stuff and items. Ooh, I bet that'll probably be really good for doing a Nuzlocke. Making sure that you take all those extra bits and then having the extra items to help you out. Special trainer, it's like as a president, It's like when you give XP all, now we're talking, chat. Okay. The XP all happening this early is really good. XP all, yeah, XP all is 100% heaven. Like, I understand there are people that are out there that don't care for it, but nah, I'm all about the XP all. It makes life so much easier. Oh no. It's like, and you're completely sure? I'm sure they're sure. That's why they called. It was only supposed to pass by. Double check the... What was only supposed to pass by? Very well, I'll send the parts. Let's hope that... Okay. What's going on? I'm sorry about that, Russell. That was, nothing for you to worry about. I feel like I should worry about it. Although I do have a favor to ask. Those parts you recovered are an important component for a vital new project. Could I get you to deliver it to the shipyard at Slateport? Yeah, I got this. Thank you. You have to cross the sea to Slateport, of course. I'll ask Mr. Briny, the old sailor who lives at him. Go find him help. Okay, and while you're at it, please make this stop and do for town and hand this letter to my son. It's like, anything else you want me to do, sir? Counting on you, my young man. Oh, also, Dills, congratulate. It's like, I don't know how hard it is to actually get a game category to show up specifically for on Twitch, but congrats on getting Pokemon Infinite Fusion Hoenn as its own specific category. When I saw that, I was typing in Pokemon Infinite Fusion, and I was like, "Aw, now we're talking." I was just afraid to see you. I mean, with how popular Infinite Fusion is and the fact that it was already its own category, it doesn't... I guess I can't be that surprised. Frog added it? Okay. I wonder what all that goes into getting things like that added. My anger I could usually control, but now it feels like it's... Okay, people usually expect me to handle it, but it feels like... He's the creator / dev. Okay. I was gonna say, that's like the one thing that I don't truly know is like... I mean, obviously there's probably like hundreds of people who have like worked on Pokemon Infinite Fusions, because obviously it's like a crowdsourced like sprite setup, so everybody who's created a sprite has quote unquote worked on it at the very least, but I don't know who all is like the main like creators / development team. I'm usually bad at when it comes to things like that. Specialize in restoring Pokemon fossils to their former glory. If you have a fossil, oh okay, we'll bring a fossil to that man. You have devs, mods, managers, and staff. Yeah, it's such a wide variety of how many people work on things. But at the end of the day, everybody who has worked on it, there's like they have added their own special sauce to such an amazing game overall. Do I have Pokemon? I've been working on this app. Jukebox, hell yeah. Music app. We'd be nothing without the people who work on it. Exactly, 100%. And I think that's one of the things that makes a bunch of like fan-made games all that more special. 85% anger, 7% sad, 7% myself, 1% happy. Yeah, that Moondrop, as like, I would highly recommend doing what you can to talk to a professional, because that is definitely not a healthy way to be. And having someone to talk to who can help you professionally, like, work through those feelings to adjust those percentages to be more, like, I want to say, you know, higher percentage of happy and self and lower percentages of anger and sad. Though honestly, all things considered, 7% sad isn't bad, but I feel like it's like, in the long run, it would be very helpful. And it's like, no matter who you talk to, like, it's like, trust me when I say, it is never a sign of weakness to ask for help. I talk to a therapist, but I don't talk about it a lot. Okay, well, at the very least, you're talking to a therapist. And I think the only other thing I can say at that point is make sure you're being 100% honest with your therapist. Don't hold anything back, because if you hold anything back, then they won't be able to help you. Because if you're not giving your doctors the full picture, then they're not taking everything into consideration to give you the best options of what should help you. Like, even those who aren't staff are so integral to the game. Oh, 100%. Like, it's like every little bit helps push the project forward. No matter how big, no matter how small, every little bit helps. What were these Pokemon thinking? Why would they want to fuse together like this? Oh, hi, I do research on Pokemon behaviors. I'm trying to get better understanding of what pushes Pokemon to fuse together in the wild, but I don't have enough data. I've caught a glimpse of it once. Two Pokemon attacked me once, but they, just before battling me, they fused together. Ooh, haven't run into that yet. Was it a coincidence? A conscious decision? Is it an involuntary reflex? That's what I'm trying to figure out, but I need more data. Could you please go out and see if you can get wild Pokemon to fuse together before they battle you? Yes! Excellent. To make sure that I have enough data, we would need to see it happen at least 3 times. Okay. Now go and gather the data. Okay, wild fusions. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Leap, yeah. You got anything special? Okay, cool. As long as they face you at the same time, they have a chance of fusing. Okay. We've gotten into double battles before, but we haven't had them actually fuse yet. Ba-da-ba. Yeah, are you still here? Alright. I think I already have a Meowth, but let's see if we can't sneak up on the Meowth. Haha! Okay, we did catch a Meowth. Okay, cool. Alright, Pooch. Now I need to figure out what I want to fuse the Poochyena with. On one hand, I want to kind of lean towards Golly, that was a lot of damage. Actually, Wingull, get out there. You'll have a Meow? I don't know. Maybe. Meowth might not be bad. Because I was thinking either like Aber or an Aron, you know? I feel like those both could be really cool. But it all depends on if we either run into an Aber, and I'm assuming at some point we'll easily run into an Aron. Before I forget, Do we go Macaw? You know, I think we'll go Longleaf, to be honest. We'll go Longleaf. Oh, we'll get rid of Absorb. We'll get rid of Absorb. Oh, you caught a Meryl. Oh, was Meryl removed? Yeah, whenever, like, when I was first playing through, I randomly ran into Slackoth, and I was like, wait a minute, Meryl gets huge power. I think I need to try something. We found out he's very OP in early game. Yeah. Yeah, him having huge power, yeah, it's like, I specifically picked this up to make it a monster. I had a vision, and I was like, let's go. Yeah, I think if you can find a way
that was an abomination.
Kata and Kata. But yeah, I feel like if you can find a way to... Ooh, hello. What? Meowth Fusion? Oh lord, a Hooth! What are we supposed to do against this Hooth? Also, how's it going, Godok? How was your Sunday? But yeah, if you can figure out how to get your mind off of something that's bothering you, I feel like that'll be helpful. I'm sure if you let your therapist generally know that, you will... I feel like hypnosis shouldn't affect me. It's fine though. I'm sure your therapist could probably give you some good techniques on how to work through that and give yourself the best chance of not having to be stuck in those feelings. Been dealing with an annoying headache all day. Ugh. I hate having a headache that will never go away. Excuse me? Excuse me? You just got the shits and it's shitty? Excuse me? Excuse me? Keep that to yourself, my word. Also, Dills, thank you for the Prime. Take that, Jeff Bezos. That's on my money now. You know what? I hate it when I have the shits. Let's get rid of shits. Alright, we're gonna take a risk. Alright, everybody, we took care of the shits. Alright. Regina, we tried. We at least got you some XP. Alright, everybody, it's time we make the world a little less shitty. Let's go. Helping hand? Nah, we don't need that. My ears. I'm just saying their name. I don't know what everyone... It's like, I don't know what everyone's getting so worked about. That's just their names. But also, whoever decided to specifically make those the encounters there, 10 out of 10. Great choice. Great choice.
They came from behind.
This is probably why I'm always angry. It's because of my thoughts. Fuse together! Man. We got some Hooters here, though. Can't be mad at some Hooters, right? I was so proud when I found them. Nope, it's rare. I kind of figured it was rare. That's going to be one of those ones where it's just going to have to naturally happen. I mean, granted, every single time that I see 2 Pokemon that are literally standing in a way that I should be able to double battle them, I'm gonna go for it. Nice Hooters, exactly. It's like I'm very proud of them. Oh, it'll happen. I mean, hell, I got a shiny just within 4 hours of playing the game. It's like I can only imagine how long it's gonna take for me to get 3 wild fusions. You'll see. They'll all see. I'm excited. I'm also very excited to see what other outfits we are gonna get. I think I'm at the point where, like, originally I was like, you know what? It's like I'm gonna just go for, you know, what I like. Nah. I want to. Every time I get a new outfit, it's like, unless it's like something I'm just like, nah, there's no way. I'm gonna immediately switch whatever I'm wearing. That's so many Poochies. Right, anybody? Okay. There we go. Hey, we got it. Oh my god, he's a big old fluffer. He's a big old fluffer. Alright, that also brings that I know my Poochie ain't gonna be able to handle that Poochie, so, you know what? Wingle. Be back real quick? Alright, Moon, I'll be here. You'll be the prettiest girl at the prom? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, alright. Step 1, find an... Oh, okay. Wasn't... Oh no, I'm probably can't...
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
Oh!
I feel bonita.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
It's like I do feel very bonita. Okay. I don't know if they've ever added this in later games. I don't think they have. But being able to actually choose who you throw a ball at, just such a great touch. Such a great touch. It's because otherwise we'd lose out on this a chance at an Abra. Got the Abra. Let's go. Alright, Tailmer, if that is your real name. Please don't have huge power, that's all I ask. Okay, you know what? You can have huge power at this point. They don't tell you at all in main series saying you can't focus or some shit. Like, yeah, like... you know, we'll go Water Gun. Oh yeah, what am I doing? What? Ooh. I like that one. Just a very inquisitive little Abra. Okay, very floaty, very Mew. Okay, that one just really screams Abra's a cat. Okay, all right. Abra looking like he's getting ready to go Super Saiyan. Ooh, I like the little Psychic Blast move it's got going on there. All right, I think we got to go with the Psychic Blast, even though I'm fairly certain I'm gonna fuse. You know what? Fuse in the party. Let's go Pooch. Ooh, do we go Psychic Dark Doggy looking or Dark Psychic? I'm guessing more Abra looking. I think we go more Abra looking, to be honest. If we don't like it, we can reverse it. We can just Missy Elliott it. Spider 26. Okay. Okay, we definitely go Synchronize. Neutral Nature or Neutral Nature. Guys, I don't know. Neutral or neutral? Do we have a quirky Pokemon or do we have a bashful Pokemon? I'm gonna say quirky. Quirky's funnier? Yep, agreed. Agreed. Ooh, okay. Entry from Quack Quack Attack. Also great name. Love it. Despite their menacing appearance, Putra, yeah, Putra, love to sleep in fields of flowers. They are known to teleport away if approached by a trainer or other Pokemon, but will always return to the same flower field once they go away. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Now that I'm very aware of the fact that we did, in fact, get an XP all, I'm no longer nearly... Ooh. Trying to think how... Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I had to try. I had to try. Oh, I'm so happy when those are red. For me, when it comes down to it, obviously if it's just like an auto-generated one, no need to really worry about it. But if someone has taken the time to write in an entry, I feel like it's just worth to see someone's creativity. Someone took the time to put that together. I say it's worth the time to read it. Alright, let's grab the item. Ooh, I will say I like how there are more items in this area than what you would normally get. I think that's a nice touch. Okay, I'm a Koth and a Ziggs kit. Both water normal. Interesting. Alright, good. Let's feint attack you. And, you know, we'll absorb you. Why not? Why not? Fair, fair, fair. Okay. Okay, we got the feint attack off. Good. And practically exploded. Okay, so... yeah, we'll feint attack. Actually, you know what? We'll slack off. And then we will hit Confusion on the Zig. Most because we know it's going to be going after little Koth. Good slacking. We appreciate a good slacker here. Good stuff. Fake Out's really nice. But I don't think I want to get rid of Razor Leaf or Bubble. Can't get rid of Cut, and Nature Power is kind of nice. Maybe if we were doing a Nuzlocke and I wanted to get real sweaty with it. Super Potion, never gonna be mad about getting the Super Potion. Lepa berries are good. I will say that's gonna be one thing that I'm gonna really appreciate about this game is the fact that the berries actually grow in like a reasonable amount of time. Whereas like in my general playthrough that I'm doing of for my Soul Link Shuffler, everything's like actually attached to like real time, and time's just never gonna actually progress. It's like in those playthroughs, so berries are essentially useless to me. Oh yeah, so I created a challenge, which I call Soul Link Through the Generations, but it's probably just easy explained as a Soul Link Shuffler. What it is I have a Lua. Oh yeah, berries are super nice for sure, but I downloaded a Lua program for well, it's like I specifically use BizHawk whenever I use an emulator, but otherwise, it should, as far as I know, work with anything that's any emulator that supports Lua programs. And all it does is it pretty much like you create a folder for it to read from. You put in however many games you want in there. I currently have 5, so pretty much just one game from each of the first 5 generations of Pokemon, and then you set it up to randomize at like certain intervals, and you pretty much just put it in as seconds. I have it set up so that it will swap every 1 to 5 minutes, and throughout the entire thing I'm keeping track. Actually, I could probably just show it to you the way I have it being tracked. Alright, so nope, that's not what I clicked. That's not what I clicked, computer. So pretty much the way I have it set up is I have it by each game, and then like the corresponding encounters of like the order that I do them, and then each row is where every Pokemon is soul linked together. So if, say here, Nidoran male dies, then everybody in this row will be out of the running. And as you can tell, we've already had a handful of encounters that no longer exist for us anymore, which is fun. Which also, like, especially for Pokemon White, with how essentially little amount of encounters there are, it's kind of rough. Though honestly, like, oddly enough, for Plat, I'm sure there's more. It's just I don't know the actual full list of everything when it comes to Platinum. I kind of just like pulled up a map and kind of like eyeballed it. But like, as you can tell, like, we already have a ton of encounters already for Platinum, but in White, like, we are already done with the second gym, and literally this is the amount of encounters you get between the very beginning of the game and the first gym, which is kind of nuts. But yeah, that's the kind of shenanigans that I get into. What are we looking at? You know what? Alright. You go there. Alright, rival time? Rival time. We didn't need to do anything else. No. Okay, rival. Oh, hey Russell. How's your Pokedex coming along? Mine's full of Pokemon fusions already. But I'm not done, I'm done doing field work for my dad for now. I came here to challenge Roxanne and finally get started on my league challenge too. Oh, by the way, I passed Mr. Briny in the Petalburg Woods. I guess he's on his way home to his cottage by the sea. Did Roxanne give you any trouble? I want to see what I'm up against in this league challenge. So how about a little battle? You just became a trainer, Russell. I'm not going to lose. I don't know, I feel like you already lost to me once before. Oh, and you're only... Oh my word. Treemer? Treemer? Also only one Pokemon. Interesting. Poison Sting. Hey, oh, you're a sprite? Honestly, solid. Honestly, just a big old frog. Just a big old frog. I love it. Also, like, when it comes to your rival's fusion, does it change based on what your rival has as their starter, or is it always going to fuse with Wailmer? it changes. Ooh, very nice. Can't remember how. That's fair. Their team totally changes, though. That makes sense. Because I know throughout Pokemon, for the most part, their teams, the rival team usually changes based on who their starter is. Ooh, once learned Bite? Yeah, we gotta have Stab Bite. We'll get rid of Sand Attack. Yikes, you're better than I expected. Alright, well, that fight right there won't be nearly as scary as, okay, Little Rutan, yep. So even clothing store. Right. We checked out the clothing store. You unlock the ability to put... We can put hats on our Pokemon! What? You can now do so from the... Ooh. Okay. Guys, this game's gonna be dangerous when it fully comes out. Like, I'm gonna lose so many hours to this game. Alright, nothing to it, but let's head back down to... Wait, hold on. Did I check back here? And I feel like I probably would have, right? Okay, I'm guessing I did, because I don't see anything back here. Yeah, I had to have checked back here. Hats on Pokemon is so nice. It's one of those things where, like, no matter what game you play, if you can pet the animal, or if you can put a hat on the animal, it usually takes the game up a whole... Is that a... Oh, right, the shiny Meryl for the quest. Right. Alright, hit it with a little gust. Roll out. Sure would be a shame if there was a Pokemon that only hid in Berry Tree. Only hid in Berry Tree. Yeah, that's fine. Worthy sacrifice. Ironcoth, I believe in you. Also, I believe in the fact that we probably should have bought more Pokeballs. But it's fine. First try, let's go. Now, does anybody remember who we needed to talk to about the shiny Meryl? Forget a move to learn Amnesia. No. We'll store it in the PC. No nicknames. Oh, hey. Okay, cool. They've just immediately come here. Heh. We followed you here. I don't believe it. The green Meryl do exist. I'm so sorry, little brother. I shouldn't have doubted you. This goes to show that we should never assume we know everything about Pokemon. Thank you for believing in my little brother. He's a little here's a little... Ooh, 3 super potions? Quest complete. Quest point. Cool. Hello, Meryl. Okay, alright. We'll have a roll-off battle, why not? Oh, actually, let's run back real quick and make sure everybody's alive. Only level 5? Nah, I'm not gonna fight a level 5. Not worth it. I do have to say, like, I really like random encounters when walking through tall grass. But there's something so nice about actual like wild Pokemon just appearing out and about. It makes the world just feel so much more alive. Lynette, computer expert, just finished installing a new feature in the Pokemon Center's PC. It's called the Transfer Box. It's a special box that can be installed in your PC that allows you to freely transfer Pokemon with trainers all the way in the Kanto region. Well, okay. Transfer Box is not yet available in Infinite Fusion Hoenn. It's planned for a free. Gotcha. Yep. I was gonna say, no, I heard something about actually transferring from the original game and then into. That's something that interests you. It's like, am I right? Yes, I knew it. Then it should be last. Storage. Okay, better. Yep. Yeah, like, ooh, it's a toggleable option. Okay, I need to look through the options a bit more for people who don't like. Yeah. I definitely say, like, if I had to choose one or the other, I would probably prefer. Okay, we already checked it over here. I would probably prefer the wild encounters, but like I said, there's just something so nice that makes the world feel so much more alive, actually having them pop up. Plus, then you get to also take advantage of, like, actually, like, working towards the whole, like, forcing the double encounters to, to have them fuse together. Okay, we know somebody that could use a miracle seed. Bunch of pooches. Another Shroomiana. Okay. Gust. We'll go Gust. I think that's like one of the biggest things when it comes to the Pokemon games that I wish they would do more often is have the toggleable options. Alright, heal up just in case, and then we'll head to Duvert, right? Chad, if you stay here long enough, you will 100% realize that I'm very bad with names. Yep. Alright, time to set sail. Yep, take me to Dewford. Okay, some Tentacool out in the wild, okay. Not a big surprise, Tentacool just show up like crazy in the open waters. Okay, you actually get some Staryus as well. Oh, you know what would be really awful? Like, when you're doing this section here, if a shiny shows up. Okay, why was there a Team Aqua Pirate chip? I feel like I should be mildly concerned about that. Oh, okay. Alright, let's... I like all the palm trees. Anything on this rock? Nothing on that rock. Alright, doesn't look... Alright, what we got going here? Pokemon jumped out. Okay, alright, check the... Rubbish! You can get a Trubbish, guys! I'm gonna hit it with a Gust, because I feel like if I hit it with Confusion, it's gonna... Oh, yeah, if I hit it with Confusion, that probably would have exploded the little dude. Also, we need to get more Pokeballs. Ooh, Dewford Town doesn't have a Pokemon... Pokemart, does it? And the latest update one was added. Okay, thank God. Ooh. The little vignette on the head, I love it. Just a shop, not a mark. I mean, as long as you can get like Pokeballs and like your basic heals. Yeah, gotta go banana face. Gotta go banana face. Right, stored out. No nicknames. We'll worry about nicknames whenever we get, whenever the game fully comes out and we do a Nuzlocke. Beaufort Town is a renowned fishing spot, and it's one of the only places in Scrub. In fact, it's a rite of passage for new anglers to come to Beaufort Town and fish up one. It's like, are you getting the itch to fish? I was like, I'll give you one of my old fishing rods if you give it a try. Yeah, sure. Here you go. Take care. Sure. Now go up and fish up a Skrelp. They can be fished anywhere near Beaufort Town. Okay, we can go fish a Skrelp. There is a, I didn't, okay, apparently there is a speed up button, and it's A, interesting. I want to go inside Granite Cave to catch rare Pokemon, but it's just so dark. Nah, I'm gonna just go in while it's dark. Ooh, actually, I guess it depends on whether or not you guys changed out the layout of the cave. If it's still generally the same, it should be easy enough to navigate without Flash. I'm training relentlessly to earn my spot at the Beaufort Gym, but my neighbor keeps teasing me. They say that breakdancing isn't a martial art. I'll prove them wrong. Hoo-ah! Okay. Alright, buddy. Beaufort Hall. Everyone exchanges information here. Okay. Information's good. Power Mail. Power Mail. Everybody's talking about Power Mail these days. To tell the truth, I'm not entirely sure what it is exactly. Fair enough. I don't know what it is. Maybe Flame Scarf? No. Protein Ball? No, that's not it. Like, I'm trying to get ahead of the curve and come up with the next trend before anyone else. What do you think? Do you think any of these have potential? Flame Scarf... I like Protein Ball. Flame Scarf could be cool. You really think so? Yeah, I can totally see it. Hey guys, what do you think of Flame Scarf? Ooh, Flame Scarf, yeah. Yeah, that's it for sure. Flame Scarf is definitely going to catch on. Okay. Flame Scarf. Hey mister, do you have a Flame Scarf? I love Flame Scarf. Oh, I've started something. Everyone needs a bit of Flame Scarf in their life. It's just so cool. You're such a Flame Scarf. Flame Scarf is the hottest trend right now, but trends don't last very long, so it will probably be replaced by something else soon. Is this gonna be like the same, like the saying thing from Beaufort Town that determines where Phoebus spawns? I feel like that's what that's going to be. So you come up to the surface of the ocean to feed at night. Sometimes when the moon glows, reflects on the gem at the center of the bodies. Staring at the ocean is like looking at... Okay. Alright. I'm waiting for one of those to be this... Oh my god. Magigal? Magical? And just like the crown, the mustache, is like it all works. It all works. Who would be that evil? Who indeed? Who indeed? Oh, quit hurting yourself. Quit hurting yourself, you fool. Wingull 15. Ooh, water pulse from Wingull? Yes, please. We want. Yeah, we'll just go to Growl. keep holding on to water gun and have water pulse? No, we're in the middle of a rollout. Golgull? Gull? Google? Google? Guys, we just killed Google. Great fusion. Great fusion, though. That wasn't fair. The Wingull kept getting in my way. They were your... You know what? Whatever. Alright, nothing on the rock. Nothing on that rock. Let's go heal up right quick. Okay, so one thing that we'll have to keep in mind, well, arguably in the future we'll have to keep it in mind, is that there's the pirate ship that we'll need to take care of. You can get a lot of different Pokemon by fishing. You will throw an Old Rod. Okay, so it looks like you can get a multitude of Old Rod options. Pokemon, new moves, replace a hunk. Huh? While you're not in a battle, Pokemon can remember any of the moves they've learned before. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Masochist. Yes, yeah. You'd probably be on that list. Tentacle? Okay, that's just great. Okay, so far every single one of the Wingull fusions have been top notch. Like, whoever's taking the time to make these are so good. Like, this one's just several levels of perfect. That's such a dumb pun, but it's great. And the funny thing is, it's not even like purposefully like a pun. That's just how the naming system of this works. That's just arguably a happy coincidence. It's so good though. Hey guys, you want to check out my tentacle videos? Should I just make some tentacle videos and see how well they do? Maybe they'll get really popular in Japan. Ooh, Stun Spore? That would be nice for catching things. And honestly, Poison Sting doesn't do... Yeah, I'll get rid of Poison Sting. At least Stun Spore will... no, none of that. And we don't care about Bide. Don't make me put you in a horny jail. No jail can hold me. Oh, we can actually go all the... Oh, okay. Do we go to... You know what? Let's go to Team Aqua. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, chat. They're just pirates. What's the worst that could happen? Ooh, free DNA Splicer. This is why you check all the rocks, chat. I'm gonna need you to move, sir. Anybody? Anybody want to move? No, you're okay. Can't you see we're busy? Get lost. What do you want? Oh, okay, so they're just gonna block. I'm working, leave me alone. Okay, so I can't get any further. Okay, fine. Fine, I guess. Why not? Free every person to ever be put in a horny jail. I don't know, I feel like some people should stay in horny jail. I feel like some people should stay in horny jail. Let me get this added. Oh god. Okay, that just added in. That pasted weird because of how small I had everything. Never said that quest was... You know, you're not wrong. You never know who's gonna give you the quest. You never know who's gonna give you a quest. Okay, nothing on that. Zubit! And Zubit and Makuhita? Honestly, getting a Makuhita... You know what? You're at least coming with me. I mean, I guess arguably I don't... Yeah, I mean, I don't technically need Makuhita. Sitting here thinking about it, because we would need Makuhita specifically for Dad's gym. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to use Flash, but, you know, give it to me. Ooh. Saddlebeat? Sabble Beat? Okay, so we can't hit it with Confusion, so Gust is our best option. Like, it looks like a gemmed out Volbeat. It's so good. It's so good. When will I ever give you a quest that won't even just straight up... Yeah, you know, that's fair. Not bad, right? Okay, so we have a minor issue. That being said, you know what? Get out there. Get out there, Putra. That hurt a lot. I don't like that. Alright, that really didn't do us any good. Okay, that's fine. Lumleaf, get out there! Oh god, Sableye merged with Shedinja, Dark Ghost with Wonder Guard. I mean, the nice thing is the fairy exists. Yeah, bubble. Alright, I gotta say, I really like the cave paintings that's like right behind Longleaf. That's a nice touch. Nah, I'll leave Longleaf out. Mom-wise? Mom-eyes? Mom-eyes? Mom-eyes. It's like let me say that like is a superhero. I love it. Steel Bug, also kind of like that's definitely an interesting combo there. Okay, quit flashing me, bro. Also, that being said, let's just swap it. And the one and only thing for us Granite Cave has over RES Granite. Seriously, quit flashing. Okay, speed drop is great for us. Don't taunt me. I'm not slap. He wants to flex, right? We don't need Older Sleuth. Both halves of Machoth are ready to evolve. Okay. Alright, you know what? Chat. Do we want the head or the body to evolve? I'll leave it up to y'all. Oh god, imagine a scissor stat typing with Wonder Guard. Head? Alright. Head it is. Always get head. You know what? That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Dun, dun, dun. It's always good when your head grows. Azumakoth. Love it. Oh, it's so cute. Absolutely adorable. That's Dumba great. Ooh, okay. Sakura Neko? I believe that's how you're supposed to put that together. Okay. Azumakoth's camouflage pattern allows it to float unnoticed on bodies of water. It can sleep for days at a time, but once it awakens, it searches for nearby plants to sustain itself. Love that. Okay, I'm apologizing in advance because there's a chance I'm gonna butcher your name, but Fabixiel? Fabixiel? I'm gonna go with Fab for now, but let me know if you have a preference on how I refer to you guys. But welcome on in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. You can always not even try to pronounce it. No, that's quality content. Fab is fine. Perfect. It's like, if it makes you feel any better, whenever I raid into somebody that I don't know, or like I try and chat into somebody's streams for the first time and they've never seen or heard my name before, they pronounce it wrong all the time. Counterpoint, if they're fine with their name completely being butchered, they pass the vibe check. That's fair. Lord Postit? Exactly. Dun, dun. I'm just gonna run, because let's be real, Average is gonna teleport away. But yeah, everybody loves to call me Lord Rosteni. Like, my first thought is always like, why do you think that last L is an I? Like, that one makes no sense to me. Like, everything else is clearly in lowercase. Why would I uppercase the final letter? But it's like, I understand, like, quick glances and all that. Like, there's only so much you can do. We'll hold off on Zubat for now. Oh, Lordy, it's so dark. Alright, you know what? Alright, who can we teach Flash, and why is it gonna be Dustfly? It can't be Dustfly? Crap. Actually, nobody can learn it except for Putra. You know what? Let's head back real quick. Let's get an HM friend. Let's get an HM friend. Funny thing is, I've played games where the main super boss is literally Pastamons. Were you fighting the flying spaghetti monster? The well-known deity of Pastafarians? Alright. Ziggy should be a solid choice, right? You know what? As much as I do like Dustfly is very cool. Let's be real. Dustfly is arguably going to be like the first one to kick rocks, right? Not Ape. What do you mean? Zigzagoon's like the HM friend. Alright, Shiny Meryl? I'm not. Can you? Transfer? Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, and this shiny has huge power? That's amazing. I would say I'm mildly tempted to swap out our Azumarill for this shiny Meryl, but eh. Not able. God. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because if Azumakoth can't learn it, why would Meryl? Alright. Sunkern. Sunkern has to, right? It just makes perfect sense. Sunkern's got this. Sunkern, let's go! Perfect. Alright. Some people be spelling weird. It's like I tried spelling Lilypad earlier in Fuzz's chat and ended up with pad. Nothing strange about 4 eyes. Yeah. Alright, we will... Oh, poor Wingull. Hats don't work for the boy. Oh, okay. Alright, hats don't... Alright, hats don't work for everybody, got it. Probably really just depends on the sprite. But that's fair. That's fair. Alright, you. Flash. Of course. Okay, do we push through something else? Maybe we, you know what? Maybe we do. Maybe we just do some general training and then we take care of this afterwards. Maybe that's just what we gotta do. Alright. Heyo, Enrique! How's it going? How is your Sunday? My Sunday, pretty good. Pretty chill day. Alright, let's swap out Sunkern real quick. Arguably, we should probably already be pretty ready for Brawly, if we're being 100% honest. Unless they really changed up his whole setup. Don't you mean 4-pad? Sounds like a medical. You're not wrong about that. It does sound kind of like a medical equipment. All right, we'll start off with you. Side note: is it possible for you to put both chats on overlay? I don't. So technically, no. I shouldn't do that because Twitch is a little baby back bitch about multi-streaming. Like, you're allowed to multi-stream, but you're not allowed to bring attention to the fact that you are multi-streaming. Like, I can't be like, hey, everybody on Twitch, go watch over on YouTube if you want to see less ads. Like, I'm not allowed to do that. You're not, that goes against terms of service. It's okay for me to tell you that because I'm letting you know it's against terms of service to say, hey, go watch over on YouTube. It's like, it helps me out a lot more than watching on Twitch. But, you know, that's just me putting out that information. And if anybody gets that reference, Sunday's fire, came back from church, gonna get some, ooh. Me and the partner, we've been talking about getting some Chinese food here at some point here soon. Chinese food's been sounding good. If you were to hypothetically say, you get, yeah, because it's very illegal to say that, but okay, that's good. Lurk, all right, you get whatever you gotta get done, Dr. Masochist. Can't, right? Okay, so God, I'm blanking on his name. Like I said before, chat, I'm bad with names, but the main guy from The Whitest Kids You Know, I can't even remember when he passed away, but I feel like it's been a bit. But he did a whole bit about how it is illegal to say that you want to kill the president, and the whole way he gets around it is essentially by saying, like, it's okay for me to tell you that specifically because I'm telling you that it's illegal to say I want to kill the president. Because it's not like an actual declaration of want, it's more of an info, like providing information to let you know, hey, it's illegal to say that. It's instructional. Yes, thank you. That's the best word to put it. So remember, kids, just don't say that you want to kill the president because it's wrong. It's wrong to say those words. Gotcha. Don't recognize the name you said, but yes. If I remember correctly, The Whitest Kids You Know is a group of, I don't want to say necessarily comedians, but it's a group of people from Canada, right? I think, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm fairly certain that they specifically are from Canada. Alright, I want to get Kutra to the point where it turns into Kadabra so it can actually have confusion. I think that one of the first things that I was introduced to when it came to the Whitest Kids You Know, and it's probably one of my favorite things from them specifically, is their whole song about going to the old folks' home. That one holds a special place in my heart. Their jokes are not acceptable as they were. Yeah, they definitely like, they weren't offensively edgy, but they were definitely on the edgier side, to say the least. Like, they are the ones that did dark humor correctly. It's been a minute since I've played Infinite Fusion. Did they change every trait evolution into a level evolution, or did they add in like the link cord item? Both are a thing? Okay. Okay, yeah, being able to speed this... Oh, you know what I just realized? Not only, like, is there speed up, it doesn't actually change the music. That's so good! That's insanely good. But only for the Kanto trait. I'm trying to think, is there any actual Hoenn trait evos that are specifically just trades and not involving items? Because I would assume at that point it's just you need the item to be held and level up at that point, right? No. Alright, I gotta move that move. No, not what I'm trying to do. There we go. That's better. Alright, we need one of you to... Nah, darn, I was trying to get a double fight going. All trade evos can be done via link cable item or level. Okay, for Pokemon that need to hold an item when trading, you just need to use that item. Okay, that makes sense. Because I feel like that's how that was, and I feel like that just makes the most sense for any fan-made game, how to do things. Alright, we need you to... Okay, so just come together. Nah, fine. I guess we'll do it this way. Happiness Evos were converted to level... Really? Now, was that, like, out of a convenience thing, or what? Did, like, most people agree that, like, the Happiness Evos didn't feel as fun? Because personally, I like the idea behind Happiness Evos. And Eevee, Duststone, Shiny Stone. That one makes sense to me. I feel like that one... They didn't like Happiness Evos. Interesting. Azumaroth, I love it. He just turned Vigoroth into a blue bunny. Absolutely lovely. Ooh, okay. Oh God, what do we like more? Honestly, it's so simple. It's so good. Sun and I mean, I feel like Moonstone kind of feels mildly off. I feel like Duskstone would make more sense. Sunstone makes a lot of sense for whatchamacallit, Espeon. God, why am I blanking on Espeon's name? Espeon and Umbreon relate to the Sun and Moon. I mean, you're not wrong. It's just I feel like when it comes to it, I think Moonstone doesn't necessarily fit as well. I feel like Duskstone would arguably make more sense because it's evolving into a dark type, and you don't really see any Pokemon that's a dark type evolve by Moonstone. I mean, you also have to try and remember how many different Pokemon there are, and if it's not like their actual natural evolution. Like, it makes sense to... Okay, let's fight a fusion. What do we got here? Makubat. Okay, we got a double battle at least. Okay, Putra, I just need you to get one more level after this. Actually, ooh, I have a rare candy. We could just rare candy after this. Quit missing! Alright, fine. Trust in the bite. Standard attack is just evil. Okay, seriously, I get it. Umbreon even gets the move Moonlight, if I remember correctly. That does sound vaguely right. Like, I'm not denying the fact that, like, Moon's obviously, like, related to the night, but I don't feel like
and then
the
I fired
moon...
again. And then I missed. And then I fired. And then I fired. And I missed. I missed both times. And then I fired. And I missed. This went on for several hours. And then I fired. And then I missed.
Yeah, no, that's how I felt. That's 1,000,000% how I felt, Godok. And by that same thing, it's like I'm sure Espeon learns Morning Sun. But yeah, I think like just at least in the way my brain works, Duskstone fits thematically better than Moonstone specifically. Like logically, yeah, I can understand how you get to that. Need a piece of dreamland? Yeah, go get you some sleep. Dills, thank you again for stopping by, and also thank you for the Prime sub. Okay. Now, no. Bag. Okay. Rare candy. Nah, we don't want roar. Give up, yeah. Sleep is overrated, passes out for 16. Yeah. You will never hear me say that sleep is overrated. Oh no. Poochra evolving into Pooch Bra, and it's a no from me, bruh. That's poor. Why does this not? I mean, I can like somewhat understand why this doesn't have a custom sprite, but it should have a custom sprite. No, Kinesis is not. Yeah, go. Go, yes. Wait. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah, now we go. Alright. We get rid of teleport for confusion. No, we're not learning roar again. Give up, yes. We used our last room. That's perfectly fine with me. Alright. Let's go take on Brawly so we can actually use Flash. If anything, should get a Duskstone is, ooh. Yeah, because there's what, the 3 different forms, which is like, it's essentially morning, night, and dusk itself. Dusk and dawn is more like actual time-wise, you're not wrong. It's just with how many other things to actually evolve with. Duskstone, I feel like it leans. Like again in my head, it feels like it makes more sense to have Umbreon evolve with that. Okay, finally found somebody. Ooh. Zootite? Okay, okay. I was gonna say Bite's actually our best bet now. Funny enough. Wow, that did a crap ton of damage. Alright, got a little bit brighter. We can live with that. That being said, let's go heal up. Okay, little demon. Yeah, no, 100% little demon child. You are not wrong about that. Oh, hey, blink nurse cap. Okay, would you? You know what? Yeah, put it on. Don't get me wrong. I like the Aeron mask. Like, never bad to get a change. Never bad to get a little bit of a change. All right, so we already checked all the way down here. Thing. Okay, double battle. Let's go. Oh god, who's in my second slot? Wing Hitta? Me, dude? You know what? Me, dude. Me, dude. You, dude. We all, dude. Okay. Okay, everybody's fighting, so we can hit confusion. And then we actually don't have anything specifically, so... What? Roll up. We'll just have to... remember to switch off of Azumarill. I'm not gonna lie, I'm mildly surprised that that second rollout didn't kill, but only minorly. Mazagoon? I feel like that's a weird way to introduce yourself. Mazagoon. Like why you telling me that you goon? Like that, I feel like that's a personal matter. You shouldn't be announcing that to anybody. Ooh, almost. Alright, Pooch Bruh. You did what you could. Morning Sun. Do I want that at all? Nah. Like, probably technically better than running Absorb. No. Let's switch things around.
Who is it?
Goons!
Who?
Hired goons!
Hired goons.
The fact that that's a blurb is amazing. Alright, so at least a little bit brighter. That's where that one. Okay, there's somebody up there. Is there anybody? Okay, there's somebody over here. Alright, only one. Car chomp? Why are you trying to chomp on my car, bro? Also, what an interesting choice. Carbink Machop? Huh. 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 Like, I know you used Sharpen, but my word. Alright. Time to go heal again. Played too much Street Fighter. You're not wrong. Okay, we just did that fight. Okay, we can do this fight now. Alright, what do you got? Ab hitter? He gonna hit my abs, chat. He gonna hit my abs. Ow, my abs. He hit them. Alright, now that we have XP all, we might actually be able to get through the rest of part 1 tonight. It might be close. We might have to do one more stream, which I wouldn't be mad about. Also, I think if I remember correctly, from what I've seen, you actually unlock randomizer mode once you actually get past Watson, so it might not hurt to do a randomizer run through, but that might be like down the line, like maybe when they're like, hey, like part 2, get ready to have that. All right, we'll enter Poochbra, Wingle, and our Dustfly. Well, it's because they all have super effective options. Alright, let's see how strong Brawly is. Medeye? Ooh. Ooh, chat. Ooh. Medeye is, certainly, yeah. Diffusion. Solid damage. Also, wow, one shot. Golly. Like, I get that you're 3 levels ahead, but damn, dude. Demon Child, but different. You're not wrong. New Pokemon? Yeah. Archop? Oh. Oh. Supersonic. Oh, Rock Tomb's gonna kill for sure, right? Okay, man, these things hit like a goddamn truck. Yeah, and then immediately, okay. I have to hit Stun Spore and just hope for paras. That's huge. Alright, now we need to hit Confusion and get it confused. Yeah, okay. Wow. Okay. Probably kind of a menace. Okay. Fine. Yeah, rip indeed. Alright. Well, not exactly how... Okay, real quick. Just to see, what are we looking at stats-wise? 29 special attacks, so that's about where we need it to be. Alright. So, now that we know that they have an Archomp, I think we need to bring in our Marshtomp to take care of that. Because otherwise we're going to be stuck essentially dealing with something that we don't have a super effective move for. Alright, actually, yeah, after I take out this Makuhita, do we have an escape rope on us? Because if I get lost in this cave, I do not want to have to deal with trying to find my way back out. Take me back. Let me see if I can get a... Ooh, okay, Wild Fusion number 2, let's go! Maku dude. Maku dude, what's up, bro? Okay, very cool. I love the fact that that was literally just how they spawned. Like, there's nothing I could do about it. That just happened. He's so happy, right? He's just happy being a dude. Was, yeah, what was is the key thing. Oh, right, and there's nothing for me to actually buy. Ooh. Alright, new plan. New plan. We're gonna go in, we're gonna save, and then if I get horribly lost, then screw it. But yeah, the Sable, the Sabletite, was that it? It being able to just one-shot me with the Force Palm's kind of insane. Yeah, what was my... Oh, actually, wait. Is Force Palm... I'll have to double check. Force Palm might... technically be... Yeah, well, honestly, with 23 special defense, I feel like that shouldn't be that big of a deal. So it has to be a physical. It's just a non-contact physical, right? Alright. Alright, let's save real quick. Okay, well, random Makuhita, that's fine. Alright, nothing on that rock. Yep, that's fine. Hey, Ron! The other thing that I wanted to possibly wanted to fuse the shiny Poochyena with, which doubly reminds me, I only got 3 Pokeballs left. Okay, good. We caught the Aron. Anything in particular? Okay, overall pretty... Oh, that one's pretty adorable. That one. That one just looks so happy. You can go to the PC. Oh, no nicknames. Nope. Checking all the rocks because I don't actually remember. Ooh, cool. We just got a Pokeball back. Hell yeah, brother. Bum, 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 bum. Always check the rocks. Sableye, get in here. Yeah, our best bet is just to bite it. Ooh, hitting it for that much. Guess I'm just gonna have to bite it again and hope we low roll. Yeah, that's fine. Because there's no way that it's gonna actually get caught in a Pokeball. I will say the fact that it's, oh, ooh, Nose Pass? Hello. Hello, Nose Pass. I was gonna say, you're not one to really show up here. Ooh, goddamn. Alright, get in the ball, buddy. Disable? Honestly, over Howl, because we're not really going to be doing physical attacks. Ooh, I got such good designs. Like, they're all look so happy. That being said, I don't know why I really like the like going for the goal. Ooh, Fuse with his... Okay, you know what? I'm down for it. Oh. I didn't mean to... Okay, that's fine. Oh, right. Okay, this should actually probably help us out a nice little bit. This might help push us over the edge. Oh, it's... It's a mighty bra. It's a mighty bra, but still a no for me, bra. Kinesis? No. Give up? Yes. Snarl. Actually, Snarl is... Yeah, Snarl's actually going to be really good. We'll get rid of Tackle. Side note, I ever mentioned I really want to use Renala's... To be honest, I don't remember what Rolana's weapon is. Mostly because, again, there's too many characters in... Yeah, I read it wrong the first time because, again, that's one of my biggest issues with Elden Ring is they have too many main, like, important characters that have similar sounding names. Rolana's the opening boss. Yeah, the Flame of Magic. Yeah, okay. Alright, we will switch Wingull out front. I'm assuming her weapon is quite literally her Flame and Magic swords. Okay, fine. Literally finding the speed up button for this has been great. You know what? Get rid of Water Gun. Having Quick Attack will be nice. Because if we ever need a Prio move. Alright. Can you survive a Water Pulse? Probably not, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Another Zubat. We can try again, chat. Alright, what about a Wing Attack? Can you survive a Wing Attack? Ooh, you can. Okay, bag. And the ball. We need to fuse you with a nose. Because I think we fuse him with the nose and then we go for Flying Rock and not Poison Rock, right? That one's kind of terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. I like the one that's screaming. That one's fun. That one looks especially angy. That one's questioning its life. Ooh. Yeah, I think we go with that one. Okay, we started in the PC. Everstone, which we don't care about. Checking the rocks just in case. Ah, fuck, that was a Mawile. Literally, I literally caught it out of the corner of my eye. Mawile would have been a great pickup. Ooh, okay, they changed where the cave specifically was. Oh, ooh, okay, it's a mural, specifically of, Groudon. It's Coyote. Nope, no, it's just Groudon. Yes, this looks just like a few. Does it? Oh, actually, yeah. Now I'm looking at it more. It's Groudon and Kyogre fused together. That's insane. But this mural was painted thousands of years ago. This must mean, you are. Ah, I see. It's a pleasure to meet you, Rosnell. My apologies. My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones. I traveled here to look at this ancient mural. It is fascinating, don't you think? Oh, you have a letter for me? Here's your letter. Oh, thank you. I must have been some trouble to track me down. Let me repay you. Steelwing? Yep, Steelwing! If you don't mind me asking, how does looking at this ancient mural make you feel? In awe, scared, confused, bored. In awe. Yes, it is very impressive, isn't it? The fact that ancient people could draw such a beautiful mural that has stood the test of time like this. The creature that is depicted in this mural appears to be a fusion between an earth titan and a water titan. They say that long ago, an asteroid that crashed into the Earth carried a special gene that spread to all living Pokemon. That gene gave Pokemon the ability to fuse together long before DNA splicers were invented. Okay. The splicers we have today merely force Pokemon to activate that gene on command, but that can only work if the gene was already there. This is how the creature, along with every natural Pokemon fusion, came to be, at least. That's what scientists think. Interesting. My father, the president of Devon Corp, recently discovered a rare stone that emits a strong fusion energy while drilling near Sidopolis. Okay. No one knows for sure, but I think it could be a shard from that original asteroid. I mean, that makes sense. Activates genes. Everybody watch out. A Jort storm is coming. This mural lends credence? I feel like it's supposed to be cadence, but I don't know. To the theory, don't you think? Never seen the word credence before. That's why I wanted to see it with my own eyes. To my father, this meteorite is just a way to manufacture DNA splicers for cheap, but I think the implications are much more profound. Fair enough. You clearly seem to be quite capable trainer looking at you and your Pokemon. I think you have in you what it takes to become a Pokemon League champion. Good luck to you. I must be going now. Hey kid, I think you can be a champion. I'm out of here. Deuces. Alright, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get everybody trained up with how low a level. Hey! Oh, we can finally check out the other side. Hey, you there in the cave, come over here. We want to have a small chat. Okay? So, you were with that Steven guy in the cave, huh? Mind if we have a chat? What's with that look? I'm just a bit curious, that's all. And don't even think of lying. We saw him walk out just before you. That's Steven. He's a pretty famous guy, you know. Son of the Devon president and all. It's like, a guy like that has got to know a lot of useful intel. Speaking of intel, we caught wind that some Devon parts we've been searching for are being shipped to Sleeport. Did that Steven guy tell you about anything like that? No, he didn't tell me anything about that. Is that so? Well, I guess we have to go and check it out for ourselves then. Alright, no time to waste. Let's head for Sleeport. There's no Jort Storm on Blurb. Surprise. I mean, I don't know how, like, I will say, me personally, I've never heard Jort Storm until Reaper's stream. So I don't, it's like, I'm sure it probably has, like, at least like 1 million views, but I don't know if like how many people like actually know of it. Oh, right. First things first. Organize and fuse. Alright. Fuse. DNA splicer. Do we have a custom sprite? Ooh, we do. Yeah, no, I think we go rock flying. I think that makes a lot more sense, personally. I don't think poison rock helps us in any way, shape, or form. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, it's got its nose up at us. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, sturdy or no flinching? I'm gonna say sturdy. Special attack minus attack. Ooh, I think we go...
EA jorts. It's in the pants.
I've never heard that before. That's hilarious. We definitely go naughty. Okay. I like rock throw. I like bite. Do we want to absorb? Probably not, right? I think Thunder Wave's good for catching things just in case. And then, do we go Supersonic? Or do we go Astonish for flinch? I think Supersonic kind of gives us a nice setup. Okay, from Doodoo Owner? What? Why? Why would you name yourself that? Why would you own Doodoo? Although blind, knows that can use its sixth sense of direction to guide it. Planes use it as a compass if the GPS breaks or loses connection. Interesting. Alright, so... Alright. Dustfly, you are out. Alright. I don't know if we'll try and get that up and running specifically for... whatchamacallit, for the gym, but we'll see. Ooh. Okay, item. Pirate hat! Hell yeah, we're putting that on right now. If you've been here long enough, you know I like pirates. Pirates are cool. Flip the shell over. Krabby! Krabby! Give me that Krabby! Krabby. We'll go wing attack. Oh god, I just saw it's level 9. Ooh, it survived. Hell yeah. I think that said Dodo? Owner? Oh, yeah, it might have been Dodo. That makes a little bit more sense. Makes a little bit more sense. It's just so many little circles, like, just in a row. I like the one with the big pinchies going out. That one feels a little bit more Kingler-like. Ooh, he doing a little look? He doing a little look, chat? Okay, I think we gotta go with the one doing a little look. I think that one's fun. Yeah, just doing a little look. Ooh, favorite DLC boss. Ooh. Full sword. I don't know. You're probably gonna win a battle, aren't you? Hidden cave? What? Okay. Oh my god, what's all over here? Oh, okay, I can only go so far. Prism scale. Ooh, is Doodle show up here? Interesting. Anybody else interesting? Just a Doodle, maybe? Okay, we gotta remember that this is over here. Okay, so we need the Mach Bike. Okay, so we'll definitely want to come back here. They got some Shuckle and Tyrogue? Oh, shit. Okay, okay. Okay, we got some interesting options over... Actually, how strong are you? Is this a better place to train than in the cave? Nah. I can tell just looking at the fights, mine's 1000% gonna be Midra. Which one's Midra? Again, bad with names. Frenzy. Oh, okay, yeah. That one was pretty fun, and it actually meant a good bit to me because I was doing a whatchamacallit, a madness run, so ooh, Mayan, more like my. That also being said, immediately going to Zoomaroth. A fight as good as Rolana has no right to being opening. Again, I don't know if I'd call that the opening. I mean, I'm trying to remember what order I did things, but I feel like Rolana was much further. Well, maybe not much further in, but it was a bit further in that I wouldn't call it the opening. First required boss. Is the first, I mean, again, I don't think I... Really? You learned Razor Wind? Why? Water sport? No. Opening tutorial, etc. boss is always the first mandatory. Again, I don't know if that's necessarily the first mandatory one, because I don't think that's the one that I've... Because arguably I would say one of the first ones that are probably that I fought well before her. I think the boar Twilla. Oh wait. Oh, their name's Twilla. Hoot Drevius. Okay, Hoot Mischievous. That was very cute. Ooh, Aquatail. Aquatail gonna go hard. That's gonna go hard with huge power. As much as I like Bubble Beam, Aquatail is gonna be so much better. I've heard everywhere she's the first required boss. I think that's one of the hard things when it comes to Elden Ring, because of it being open world. Skip to? Guess we're gonna just skip this one. Okay. Okay. Let's double great, yeah. Yep. Alright, cool. Oh wait, can you give me more? Oh, browse clothes. Oh, okay, cool. You can get crystals. Okay, that's interesting. What about hairstyles? Oh, okay. Wow, you get so many different hairstyles. That's actually really cool. Huh. I love the fact that you get so many different options. And you pretty much get literally everybody from... Oh, and then you can... Okay, you still only get like the same handful of colors. Oh god, you actually changed the color of my hair. Hold on, wait. I didn't think you were like actually swapping the color of my hair. I thought I had to like buy it. I'm gonna enjoy breaking ER wide open on my second plan though. Yeah. Taking advantage of the different whatchamacallits, all the like actually using the physics tiers to like actually give you the boosts, using things like the exalted flesh for big damage boosts as well. It makes a big difference. You know what? Let's try it again now that we know what their second mon is. Well, now that we know what their second mon is, like, I think we should be... Oh, we didn't even fight everybody. Oh shit, we got more fights in here? Okay. Crab chop. Absolutely hilarious. I love it. 10 out of 10. Don't ever change crab chop. The only ones I know are Bloodhound Fang, and that's actually Bloodhound Fang is definitely one of those weapons that are often seen as like insanely good for sure. Actually, wait, how did we not? Wait, how did we not fight him? Oh, was he looking over like to this? How did we not fight? You know, whatever. Yeah, its whole ability, like dodging thing, is that it gets crazy iframes. All right, so I'm gonna send out the Gull first. Also bring the Chomp, but the Mighty Bra will be a nice backup. All right, Brawly, round 2. Them eyes really do be mad. Even though it's Med-Eye, but still, them some angry looking eyes. Wow, even resisting that almost did half our health. That's insane. What is this thing's attack stat? Ooh, that paralyzing means. Ooh, survived on 2. That's good. Oh, oh yeah, you're right. I forgot Meditite also gets huge power. So yeah, no, that definitely has huge power for sure. I didn't even think about that. That makes so much sense. Yeah, I saw this one coming, you son of a bitch. What are you gonna do now, brother? Ooh, attack up, not great. Ooh, withdrawing, okay. Car hitter. Quit hitting my car, bruh. Also, that being said, Mudshot's still our best bet. Okay, yeah, you thick, not a big surprise. Ooh, setting up Stealth Rock? Setting up Stealth Rock? This is why shift mode is overpowered. Eh. Definitely, if you want more of a challenge, you go with Set, but... Oh, Mud Bomb? Man, we're getting all the moves. Honestly, I think at this point, we just get rid of Tackle. You know what? Mud Bomb. So you're gonna use Protect, ya bum. You mean an actual challenge? Eh. I definitely think the whole idea of, like, at least in this game's hard mode where you don't actually learn, like, what's about to shift out, I think that, like, that effectively makes things a little bit more realistic to what an actual Pokemon battle would be, because being able to swap on the fly is like the whole, like one of the big points and a whole strategy, but not knowing what's coming out. No, I don't care about your shades. No, I got a pirate hat. Oh yeah, we haven't even done any of the wonder trades. We'll do all the wonder trades after we get to, wait. Oh, right. Every time you leave, everyone gives you congratulations on winning. What do you got to say? Whoa, it turned too bright in here. Your future is bright too. Do you want to trim? Wait, do you want to trim? Yeah, sure. What would you like to do? Buy? Oh, when you say trim, you mean haircut. Oh, okay, we could get... interesting. No. Interesting. Huh. That's very different. Not hating you for doing shift mode, but it does make things easy. Again, I wouldn't say it makes it easy as fuck. Definitely makes things easier. But like, that's a part of the whole strategy when it comes to Pokemon battle in general. Yeah, but if you know the Switch AI, it's like, you know, the sending it in anyways. Yeah, I mean, like, in all reality, like, if I had it on set, it's like, and I would have been able to switch, I would have switched into Marshtomp anyways, and Aeron would have done absolutely nothing. So it's just like, oh, take one extra little turn to switch. I don't feel like at the end of the day it makes such a huge difference. Like, probably, like, arguably in Radical Red, yeah, sure. Okay, that was also double Wingull. That definitely showed up by the looks of it. Oh, an Octillery just out and about. I know, definitely can't ever go back to... I mean, yeah, ooh, okay, maybe it was just a Pelipper. Okay. But yeah, it all depends on, like, what level of a challenge you want. Level 16 Krabby! Alright, this will at least be more of a challenge. Set mode turns the game into 4D chess. I mean, yeah, a little bit. I would also generally say when it comes down to it, like, if you play through the game enough times and you already know how the AI works and you know what things are going to shift into what for whatever reason. Change nickname. Rename. Switch back to Nosebat. It did not need to be X. That's... no. I'm not a loser like Elon Musk. Who do we want out? Not Nosebat. You know what, yeah. Put you over there. Okay. We got about an hour. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it to, ooh, just a general tentacle. Okay. Whoa. Oh yeah, I don't think we ever actually sent out Mighty Bra, so we didn't actually see what it looked like shiny. How dare you set up toxic spikes? Shift mode also lets you just be way more aggressive, bringing only one Pokemon that 1v1s. Yeah, you're not necessarily wrong, but I mean, how often... like, I don't know if I've ever actually... it's one of those things where, like, yeah, if you find, like, that one Mon that can take care of all of an entire team, sure. It's like, but, I mean, how often does that necessarily happen other than specifically in gym battles when you know they're all going to have the same type of Pokemon? Which is one reason why I like Infinite Fusions, is because the gym leaders will specifically fuse types into cover their weaknesses. Also, Sandy cool? Sandy cool? Very cool. 10 out of 10. That being said... yeah, Snarl's our best bet. Okay, Shift Mode also just lets you be way more aggressive, bringing only one Pokemon that 1v1 spawns without considering the, like, pivoting, etc. No, pretty certain I read that right. It said bring Mons, not bring a Mon. Is that? I can't even see that. No bonk. That was a great pun. 10 out of 10. Everyone should be happy about that one. I mean, also, like, at that same point, like, even if, like, you mean, like, you just bring specific mons to 1v1 teams, that's literally, like, the whole point of the entire Pokemon game. If you know what team you're going up against, you specifically take the time to bring mons that are, like, counters. The whole point is generally it's like setting up 1v1s that you can win, or having general like pivots that will, or having coverage on your single mon that if something comes out that's scary, you cover that. Also, Sandy Rill? Why? It's so... Instead of it being sad, it's just screaming. I mean, I guess I understand why it would be screaming, but my word. On set mode, your answers can't always 1v1 intended mon, as like maybe they need to be a bit of a chip because of switch. Again, I feel like that's just generally how Pokemon works overall. It all depends on like how you can make things work. Okay, one of these days, one of these sandcastles is gonna be Sandy Gast. Oh, there's Carvana? Bravarian? I always say Carvana. Mostly because it's funny. Okay, regular ass Machop. Okay, we're getting back to some just generic mons. That's fine. Discovered Toxic Spike is great for Radical Red Surge because he's held because his Belly Bolt and Focus Sash. Mighty Anna for swag? No swagger. I feel like Wingby. Oh, goofy little Wingle crab. Never change. Never change, you goofy little bugger. Whoa. Why did everybody from the... Oh, did it like change time? And people are only out of... Oh, that might be it. Yeah, it looks like the time changed and people probably went away. Okay, that felt mildly concerning. I'm not worried about finding more Krabbies, I'm not gonna lie. How cooked am I if I ever come up with a line requiring me to use a move as bad as Skull Bash? Ooh, I mean, I could see it. Like, if you know you can handle, okay, can you just hit Snarl, please? Like, if you get into a battle and you know for a fact that you need... Ooh, Pearl. Nice. If you need, like, a defense up for a mon that can come out after you defeat whatever you're about to deal with, I could see that being a thing. Alright, what do you got? Yo, welcome to the Seashore House. You can call me Mr. C. What I love about all this is to see hot Pokemon battles. Does your heart burn hot? You can defeat all the trainers in here. I'll reward your efforts. Sure. I'll beat everybody up. You, fight me. I want a reward. Ba, 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 da, ba. New Pokemon, we're already at 21. You know what? Let's see what Nosebat. Let's see if Nosebat can do anything. That implies your lead mon can take hits from the first two mons, so at least 2 hits assuming you one-shot the first mon and 2-shot the second one, take both out. Ooh, Slug Chop? Ugh, I don't know if I want that slug to chop me. Oh god, now it's hardening. Decent one, thank you. Yep, okay, that's fine. Oh, Soda Pop, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Alright, Supersonic. I mean, arguably most 2-turn moves are awful. Oh. I didn't realize I was clicked into the... Okay. You know what? Come on, hit yourself. Okay, actually, Smog, not a bad... Not, okay, seriously? Another Soda Pop? Now you're just being a jerk. Alright. Zimmeroth, go. But yeah, I can't say there's many 2-turn moves that are arguably worth it. And any 2-turn moves that are worth it, they more often than not have... And we'll just keep this out. They have ways to work around the need to wait 2 turns. Like Electroshock being like, oh, if it's raining, it only goes... It's like it goes off in 1 turn. Or what's that one berry that actually just says, haha, who waits 2 turns to use a move? That's often used with what, Meteor Beam or whatever? Also for the head mechanic thing, I think FromSoft forgot the reason it worked for Meteor and Plop. I feel like they... Power Herb, yeah. Okay. Trying to remember like how all these buttons interact with one another. Like, if there is a way to actually swap, like to switch your keybinds, I need to figure that out. Because I feel like the way they have it set up feels just generally weird to me, and I feel like I could technically do it in a way that won't hurt my brain nearly as much. You were saying something in response to the head mechanics? Oh, yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where, like, I feel like they think it's a good idea, but it hardly ever actually ends up being a good idea. At least in my opinion. Like, if they did it in a way where it was, I guess, more along the lines of, hey, it's like, you do more damage. Like, if you do that, like, risk-reward thing, where it's like, okay, it's more dangerous to fight by his head, but you get... But you pull off the... Like, you do that, like, okay, fine, that's whatever. But, having that have to be the main way of, doing damage, because otherwise you're just tickling them, it's just, nah. Also, Maloon? I like it. I would get a Maloon. It's like, I feel like kids would appreciate a Maloon. It would be as bad if Astral didn't have multiple moves used by itself. But I feel, like I said, I feel like that right there is where, like, that risk-reward kind of generally works out. Quit using Soda Pop, you jerk. Yeah, I feel like that fight is one of those fights where you're just better off not locking on, and it hurts you a lot more if you lock on. And figuring out sooner rather than later, like, which fights are like that, the better off you end up being. Shouldn't need to turn... I mean, you're not wrong. I don't... Oh, hello. Huh. That's neat. You can... But that's also one of the reasons why I genuinely hate Phase 1 of... Ooh... Golcorio? Adorable little hula fish. Faster than us. Okay. Okay. No. But yeah, I generally agree. I don't feel like fights where you can't be locked on is more of a design failure on their end. That being said, you have fights like that throughout all of Soulsborne, and there's never gonna be a time where you actually, you know, have a game where that doesn't turn out to be true. Another Sandy Rill. Okay, that's the second one we've seen. Alright, we're definitely not going to make it to Watson, that's for sure. Hell yeah, 6 Sody Pops. And a quest point, baby! I will say, I do find it weird that everybody disappeared from the beach at night. Like, on one hand, I kind of get it, but still. Feels kind of weird. I'm just pissed that boss that isn't even endgame or super boss has a move that still one-shots you with heavy vigorance. I mean, I would say with hello? Oh, Pokenav. Rearrange, talk. Ooh, a dark light mode? Hell yeah, now we're talking. Quests, jukebox, trainer, town map. Oh, okay. Interesting. Man, there's so much to this game. Like a huge chunk of bosses in DS1 you don't want a lot. I mean, off the top of my head, I can't think of there being a quote-unquote huge chunk. Are there probably some? Yeah, but I personally can't recall there being a huge chunk. We already fought that. Okay, yeah, you. 4 Kings? Nah, I feel like that one's perfectly fine to lock onto. Because honestly, Trish trying to constantly keep an eye on all 4 of them is just insanity, and it's not gonna work. Not if multiple spawn in? I mean, arguably, if you're at the point where you're probably actually dealing with more than 2 at a time, and at that quote-unquote 2 at a time, it's like, if the first one you're fighting is not almost dead, you're probably not in for a good time, whether you're locked on or not. Side beam. Better than confusion. Honestly, I'm probably never actually going to click disable, to be honest. Ooh, slash? Now we're talking here. Get rid of slack off. Stab slash with huge power is going to be nuts. I feel like we've seen tail reels before, so I'm not worried about. I think that's gonna be one of those things of no. It's like they'll create other ones, but no one's probably ever going to confuse. Yeah, why would? Yeah, why wouldn't I? Yeah, we can get rid of Supersonic for Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray is just better. But no, most people are going to complain about any DPS races when it comes to bosses. There's no objective. Okay. Watch out for the Krabby. Okay, fair enough. Oh, so many Krabby have shown up. Okay. I get what they're trying to do now. Oh, wait. Because I'm not going to be able to pull it from the one side. Okay. We'll have to reset this. freaking water pulse. Yeah, might bra get out there. Oh my god, Wing Chop? It's a little sailor man. That's so adorable. Alright, we'll have to worry about that in a second. I need to go heal up real quick. Get a degree in game design, get a job in every company who's ever made a terrible game, retroactively fix them all. Oh my god. But yeah, I would say arguably most DPS races don't feel good unless you arguably have what you need for the DPS race. Okay, so that just immediately popped. Okay, so I need to... Alright, so I'm gonna guess that I need to actually just fight all of these. You get over here. You fight me. Go around. Thank you. Alright, so that does that. And I put that down there. Okay, we take out this crappy and then we're set. Like, 4 Kings, possible without a good enough DPS theoretically, but it's like, yes, practical, hell no. Like, I've definitely... Like, it's one of those things, like, it also depends on, like, how aggressive they decide to be. Because if they happen to not be hyper-aggressive and shoot off their, like, ranged attacks while you're focusing on one, you get that extra bit of time. But if they're getting overly aggressive, then yeah, it becomes kind of impossible to deal with. Oh? Oh, I'm assuming Spheels? Oh, yeah. Hi, do you want to play with us? Oh, cool. Free way to get a Spheal? Hell yeah. No nickname. We'll store it. Huh. Okay, get a free Spheal. Alright, very nice. Too many crabbies. Alright, you don't want an actual battle, you don't want to... Okay, so I think I've actually finally battled everybody on the beach. Alright, I'm assuming everybody's been battled. What's up with you? What's your deal? A lighthouse, you've done well. Nothing to interact with there. Alright, let's check out this area. Alright, look at the cute skitty. Yep, cute skitty. Got it. Oh, did everybody... Okay, let's see. Okay, so did everybody leave because it's raining? Can you find all sorts of... Maybe... Interesting. Hey, my Pokemon totally rules. It's cooler than any Pokemon. I have a swagger in my step, and I'm feeling confident. Want to do a Pokemon battle? Sure. If you win, sure. I'm just here for the Pokemon battle, to be honest. Murbeat? Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. Honestly, I think we just gotta beat the Mur, because why? Oh, also level 23, Jesus. Alright, Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. You know what? You wanna play that game? You wanna play that game? Huge power Aqua Tail in rain. Oh, plus swagger? You fool. Instant death. Instant death. There's no surviving that. Ooh, air cutter? Honestly, get rid of Supersonic. That's Omega. Yeah, that's Omega dead. Yep, I don't even care about Swagger. I don't even care. Swagger is a move that I'm not going to be clicking. I would say Swagger is one of those like risk-reward moves. It's not necessarily bad. Ooh, Fusion Balls, Great... Oh, okay, alright, Great Balls. Let's buy 20 of those. And then Fusion Ball, let's buy 10 of those. Because at least with Swagger, that at the very least increases their attack, so if they hit themselves, they hurt themselves even more. Whereas with Flatter, it just gives them better special attack. It's only worth it on a special attacker? I mean, you're not wrong. Like, arguably, you should only really want to use it on a special attacker, but I mean, if you put Swagger on a physical attacker and you get things going your way, it's good. But that's the whole thing of it. It's like you gotta risk it for the biscuit. Is it a smart call? Probably not, but still. Heart scales, glimmer coins, clothes. Okay. Okay, so that guy wants heart scales. Okay, that's nothing that we can actually enter. That's probably the place we want to go. Oh, cool. Everybody came. Okay, so maybe it's just... Maybe the game's bugging out. Or maybe it's a time thing. Energy Guru. Okay. Bye. What do you got? Okay, that's where we can get all of our vitamins. I don't want any of that. Okay, I'm not worried about you. What teams you got? Draining Kiss, Struggle Bug, Thunderwave. I mean, I can understand why you have Draining Kiss at $10,000. That's kind of insane to have early on, especially if you could get if you're using a Meryl. What kind of mask? Oh, like Steel Titan, Tiny Haze. Ooh, Sableye is pretty cool. Steel Titan's like pretty great though. Not gonna lie, but $25,000, nah. Rosa Raid mask, okay. Shock Shades, Googly Specs. Oh my god, the different clothes that you can get in this game is amazing. Ranger hat, sun hat. Oh my god. Oh my god, Ludicolo sombrero, 10 out of 10. That's amazing. You shouldn't be surprised I don't like... I mean, RNG's one of those... has been notoriously awful in Pokemon from, like, day one. Pokemon Fan Club. Okay, we can check out the Fan Club. Received daily... Okay. Anything hiding in here? Nothing. Also, when I do my Comprehensive Souls boss tier list, I already figured out how I'm doing it. What the fuck here? It's like literally just making them top 10. Fair. Have you been using the Pokemon Challenge app with what? It's like, what? You don't have this app installed? Okay. Talk to the chairman. Got it. Ooh, what are you... Okay, what's up with you? I love all kinds of Pokemon. Yes, of course, but the one I love the most of all is Krylia. Oh, I wish I had one. And it's like, ooh, Krylia for Riolu. Okay, well, we don't have Krylia, but we can get one. Young lad, you know who you are. Okay, Pine Fan Club. Tell me, it's like, you don't know. Nope, I don't know anything about the Poke Challenges. That won't do it all. Every trainer should know about Poke Challenges. Would you hand me your Pokénav? Yep. Lurk? Perfect. It's like, if you're not back within the next like 20-ish minutes, I'll probably be gone. It's like, but I appreciate the lurk. Every day, get assigned new Poke Challenges. They're little feats that you can okay. 4 different categories of challenges: exploration, battling, catching, fusing. You only get one challenge each kind every day, so try to complete as many of them. Given world. Okay. Pokenav. Poke challenges. Ooh, you just get money. Make an opponent flinch, catch a Pokemon without receiving any damage. Get 2 wild Pokemon to fuse before the battle. Interesting. Oh, so you get money and... Oh, interesting. Get into 2 battles against 2 wild fused Pokemon. Ooh, 2 wild fused Pokemon. That's insane. Okay, some of these challenges are interesting, but the rewards, my god. Saw people dressed like pirates on the beach. Yep. I want to go beach. I always like checking the trash cans. You never know what they're gonna have. Focus Center, don't care. Yeah, we already know that. Pokemon contest. Do we try a Pokemon contest? Do you think it's worth it, chat? I was gonna say, do we even have any like moves that like lean us into anything specific? Ooh, actually, wait, do you not? Do I need to like go into that? Okay. Maybe that's what we can. Depending on what we got time-wise, maybe we try a Pokemon contest before we end stream. Sky expression. Oh, sorry, I'm Doc. Captain Stern's commissioned me to draw up and design a submarine. One that can dive deeper than okay. Oh, there's 7 parts? Yep. This won't do. I guess Captain Stern is probably off at the Oceanic Museum, okay. Alright, anybody here got anything particular to say? I'm gonna assume that trying to check any of these items aren't going to be worth anything. Or checking the different, like, boxes and whatnot probably aren't going to result in anything. Ooh, free ether. Okay, that's going to be good to know. Alright, so the museum should be open now, right? Does that... Yeah, because you have to do the whole rigmarole of... Yeah, okay. Do you still give me Thief? Oh, because, wait, it was a Team Magma member that actually... Oh, fusion of Huntail and Gorbis. Okay, so do we just... I'm assuming we just don't get Thief and whatnot for free, huh? Okay, we can't go that way, so we gotta go around. Actually, real quick. Anything going on in here? Nope. Reader tells me anything? Field moves, dive. What about you? Surf, okay. Waterfall, okay. I'm guessing the other one's Whirlpool. Beanie, conducting experiments with some sort of machine. All life is a part of a complex relationship in which each is dependent upon the other, taking from, giving, and living with all the rest. Okay. Stern, give me those Devon parts pronto! It's for the sake of Hoenn. But the parts aren't for you. And even if they were, I don't have them. Devon hasn't delivered them yet. And who might you be? You came to deliver the Devon parts to Captain Stern. What excellent timing. Grunts, grab them! Aye aye. The boss wants the parts, so shut your yap and fork it over. Okay, good, it's a double battle. A Zooskit and a Carvana. Zooskit, I like the purple little beanie it got going on. It's very nice. Alright, we are going to... you don't know. We're gonna rock throw... Ooh, that's only poison. Okay, actually, hold on. Actually, no. Rock throw because of actual stab damage. And then... we will air... Ooh, air cutter hits them both? Interesting. Ooh, that's good for us. That's very good for us. Okay, this should be some good XP for Nosebat. And we'll just go for quick attack. Oh yeah, rough skin. Carvana definitely do have that, don't they? Oh, Carwile? You wanna hang out with in your car for a while? Honestly, it's such a good fusion. The little maw thing that it has, like being the Cravaran, that's so good. Ooh, okay, we're just gonna have to hit Water Pulse and hope. Ooh, hitting Aqua Jet there, very honestly rude. Okay. I'm gonna hit Confuse Ray and just kind of try and double up. We're gonna get greedy with Nosebat here. Alright, it has a chance to paralyze, it has a chance to hit itself. Perfect, alright. Then we'll hit her with a Rock Throw and a Water Pulse to finish it off. Yeah, Nosebat coming in handy. Yeah, get out of here! Boss, I'm so sorry. Yeah. That's quite a fierce expression for such a wee little scamp. The name is Archie. A rough-looking lot you see here are members of my team, Team Aqua. Forgive my methods, but we need these parts you have urgently. I can see you're not just another mindless brat, so I'll explain why exactly. Then you'll be free to make up your own mind. You see, there's a huge asteroid that's on track to collide with our planet. Oh, this asteroid is more than 6 miles in diameter, Jesus Christ, and it's coming towards us fast. They say it'll come slamming down in the ocean near Pseudopolis City. Okay. When it does, it'll unleash a terrifying amount of energy. The shockwave will create massive tsunami in every direction. I mean, that makes sense. All the coastal cities like Slateport will be hit at once. The flood would be so intense that it will wipe them out completely, along with everyone who lives there. You see now, Rosnell, when that asteroid hits, the whole region is finished. Demcorp and Space Center want to hide it from the public, but we know how to get information. Don't start panicking just yet. Team Aqua has thought this through. There's a way to save both Pokemon and humankind at the same time. There's no need to run from this disaster. All we need is to adapt to it. Before the asteroid slams into the ocean, we'll take the time to get ready. First, we adapt our cities to make them float. Pacific Lodge Town already proved that it can be done, and we just need to do the same. Then we expand the oceans themselves, not recklessly. We'll do it in a slow and controlled way. Everyone will have to adapt, but it'll be a new way of life. When the asteroid hits, it'll be nothing but a big wave that our oceanic cities will barely... I don't think that's how tsunamis work, my dude. Yeah, I don't think that... But what about all the Pokemon that live on land, right? Where'll they go? Oh, it's simple. We'll fuse them with water Pokemon, then they'll live in the ocean just like we will. I mean, I guess that's an idea. You see, Russell, humanity's greatest strength is its ability to adapt. It may seem drastic, but the only way for Hoenn to survive this is to embrace the changes that are coming. Don't listen to one more word of this nonsense. Okay. This plan is laughable at best. Your Team Aqua are nothing but misguided fools. Team Magma, ugh, what are you doing here? My team and I were on our way to Mount Chimney when we noticed some unusual activity at the museum, so we stopped to investigate, and what an interesting development we stumbled on. I'm called Maxie. I stand at the head of Team Magma, a noble organization which values logic and science. It is true that this asteroid cannot be stopped, but we do not need to abandon our way of life. All we need to do is prepare so that it never reaches us in the first place. The asteroid threatens everything we've built. We must defend ourselves, and the only rational solution is to expand the land. You see, by increasing the land mass will create natural barriers between us and the ocean. So when the asteroid strikes, the extra land will shield from the water and our cities are left unscathed. I mean, arguably, I would say that makes more sense than turning everything into floating. Of course, this comes at a cost of Pokemon that depend on the sea will lose their habitats. Not necessarily, I mean, maybe a little bit. Which is why we will fuse them all with land Pokemon. That's how you save Helen. I mean, I feel like that makes a little bit more sense, but both options still kind of suck. Russell, this asteroid will change life as we know it if we do nothing to prepare. We must do everything to be fully prepared before it's too late. And this is why we need those Devon parts right now. Grunts, grab them! Okay. Oh god, Zucata? Oh, what an awful life that thing has to live. Ground poison? Alright. If that is the case, let's swap. We'll swap you in, and we will hit Water Pulse on Numel. Numel should die to Water Pulse easily. I was gonna say, no way you're surviving the quad. Bites neutral. Oh god. New Eye? It's definitely not horrible. Like, I wanted to go like, oh, I need new eyes after seeing this, but honestly, it's not bad. Just kind of a goofy little bugger, that's all. Okay, Psybeam on the new Zucata, and then Water Pulse on the new eye. I was gonna say, if anything needs a new eye, it's the Zucata. They ain't got no eyes at all. Ow, it's because I'm that good. I suppose this is a lot for a child to comprehend. Tell me, Russell, what do you think is the best I'm gonna say not sure, because I mean, honestly, I would say defend against it. Actually, no, I'm gonna say defend against it. Now you understand what I'm trying to achieve with Team Magma. I'm glad to see that I have open mind like yours. We just have to set up camp north of here. Join us if there we go. Join our cars. Oh, okay, interesting. Maxie invited you to join the team to go meet them at their camp north of Slateport. Okay. I'll withdraw for now and leave you, but know this: if you get in the way of Team Aqua, you won't walk away unscathed. Interesting. Young man. Russell, is it? So that means there's a good chance that you could get at least 2 playthroughs out of this, choosing Team Magma and Team Aqua. That was quite a tense situation. Thank you for helping me out. What they were saying about this asteroid, I don't know if it's true. It's certainly the first time I've ever heard of it. Oh yes, I almost forgot you brought the parts. Yep, here you go. Here's your parts. These parts are essential components that allow machines to operate in extreme environments. I don't know why Team Aqua and Team Magma are after them. All I know is that Devon Corp developed it for a secret project and that they want me to test it in the deep ocean. And it's urgent matter, so I should get to work right away. Thanks for this, and excuse me. Aye, Captain. Okay. I think with that, with how much time we have left, I think I'm just going to call it a couple minutes early just to make my life a little bit easier. And we can pick this up tomorrow, not tomorrow, next Sunday. I think that will generally work out. And we can probably get a full stream out of it. Heck, we might be able to do even 2 more streams, because we'll want to check out the Pokemon contest. And then, obviously, everything that's going to be going on up here. Oh, probably definitely going to want to Electrike. We'll have to figure out what all we want to do team-wise. but I think we can figure something out. Because honestly, we're a little water heavy, and now that we got Nosebat, we probably don't need Wingull anymore. So we could probably trade out Wingull for an Electrike, and then maybe fuse it with something. I still don't know what I want to fuse Marshtomp with. That's gonna be the big thing, is I don't know where I want to go with that. But that being said, let's save real quick. Who do we got on? Who's on? Okay. I got one option, but let's see. Is anybody... I hate... Alright, anybody... Okay, we got a nice handful of people actually checking out. You know what? I think they are quite literally where I'm at. Let's... Alright, we're gonna go raid a new friend. I don't know how long I'm specifically gonna be there, but I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna give them the fair shake him out. But they're also playing. It looks like they're about to finish through whatchamacallit. What we just finished through. That being said, yeah, title. Yep, save again. And then we can quit out. And then I got to flip over laundry and whatnot. But thank you all for joining me. Keep an eye out for the schedule. I'll probably be putting it out here either later tonight or midday tomorrow. But yeah, let's go show Vibe Check Up some love. I know I'm at least excited to check them out. And I will catch y'all later. Bye, everyone.
So that it never reaches us in the first place. Team Magma never did anything. That asteroid threatens everything we've built.
Alright, I'm gonna click right now.
And the only rational solution is to expand the land. You see, by increasing the land mass, we create a natural barrier between us and the ocean.